What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing how I budget and save my coins. Yes, if you do not know, I am like on a budget fiesta because everything has to be involved in my budget, and if it doesn't fit in the budget, it ain't happening. But no, seriously, like me and my husband, we are trying to buy next year, so I have been trying to cut costs in every freaking corner that I can gravitate to, and I decided to just go ahead and do this video because I also have helped some folks off my Facebook kind of like budget their money and kind of like help them build their credit, which I'll do another video on, like how to help you guys with your credit. But I have 5 tips that kind of like will really help you, that are realistic. And if you're like me, working a 9 to 5, I mean, I know it's kind of hard, especially when you're trying to invest in your dreams and your goals, and you have other life events that you really want to do. So I really hope that these tips can help you out, so stay tuned. My number one tip would be is to get a calendar. I have a calendar and I plug everything in this bad boy. Like, it is my life. People laugh at me because I say I have to put it in my planner every end of the month. Like, now we're in July, so we'll be heading into August really soon. So like the second to last week in each month, I go ahead in my handy dandy planner and I write out my next month's bills. Sometimes I already know like what's due, so it's a little bit easier. But if you're able to look at your month in a wide view, it's kind of easier to see what's coming in and out of your paycheck. Especially for me, I get paid bi-weekly, so I know how much I'm getting paid and I know all my expenses that I have to kick out and what I can designate to my savings, because that's the most important thing. If you're trying to buy a house or you're trying to go on a trip, whatever your thing is at the moment. Like for me, I'm trying to buy a house, so every little thing has to be involved in my planner, and if it does not fit in my planner or my budget within that 2-week frame, I just can't do it. You just have to learn to say no. 2 tip would be to save. Of course, you have to save. So when it comes to saving, you know, save at least 5% or 10% or 20% if you really can save from your budget. And that's why it kind of all relates back to number 1, because you kind of want to know what's coming in and out, so you want to know how much you can designate to your savings account. And don't touch your savings. Don't touch it for anything. Don't give no one any money. Learn to say no, and I'm telling you, you'll be able to save tons and tons and tons of money if you say no and you designate a certain amount of percentage to that savings account. My 3rd tip would be, once you're saving, get an account that is not involved in that particular account. So like I have my PNC and I also have Navy Federal. So what I do is when I get paid, I take that percentage amount and I transfer it, automatically transfers to my Navy Federal account. And this way my money is building. Is kind of like, I treat it like a bill and I don't really see it and I incorporate it back into number 1 into my planner. And that's why I say, like, you know, you just have to be really determined, especially if you're really trying to accomplish a goal that you really are striving to do. Like me, I'm really trying to buy this house, so I know I gotta cut costs. My number 4th tip would be to budgeting and saving your coin would be eliminate what you are spending. So if you know you like Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks, like me, I love Dunkin' Donuts. So like I have to give it a treat. Like I have to treat myself to it each week, because I know $2 adds up every freaking day. And you think about it when you're eating out, you know, like, guys, I'm gonna always keep going back to this. You guys need to meal prep. You need to like meal prep your whole freaking day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, your snacks. Like, you don't realize how much money you spend when you eat out, when you buy unnecessary items that you don't need, and you look at your bank statement like, did I really just spend 20 bucks on this? Like, when I could have just gotten the supplies and made a meal lasting a whole week for this price. So number 4, like, don't buy anything that you know you don't need. I know this is kind of like, you should already know, but some folks don't know when it comes to budgeting their money. Like, I tell people all the time, like, they're like, my coworker, he always wants to go to Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, I don't have Chick-fil-A money. You have Chick-fil-A money? You buy me Chick-fil-A? Because if you buy me Chick-fil-A, then we can go to Chick-fil-A. Like, I don't even go out to the necessary stores wherever like my coworkers are going, because I know me. I know I'm going to spend money, so I don't even put myself in those predicaments. So don't do it. My 5th tip in budgeting and saving my coin would be finding support groups to kind of like help you through this journey, because so often we think we can just conquer the world and we don't need no type of help. And I honestly think that's the most stupidest thing that someone could say or do. So I feel like you should really join a group. Like for me, I joined the Dream Catchers Live Richer group on Facebook. And if you are not on Facebook, you should really get added in this group. It's by the Budgetnista herself, Tiffany. She created this group designated to help you budget and to get your finances in order. Like, we live in a world where people don't care about their credit score, and I know I was one of them. Like, I just thought I could go out here and do whatever, and I would explain that in a whole different video. But join this group, because when I say this group really helped me, it had forms to kind of help me budget my money, different type of methods that you can learn, because like savings could be an hour. We could talk for hours and hours and hours, but I just wanted to give you 5 of my methods that I use so that maybe you can incorporate into your life, because everyone knows how to save, but if you hear someone else's experience, then maybe it can kind of help you. That's why I would say, for number 1, get a planner so you can write your bills out, you know, some of the things that you really want to kind of accomplish within that week span of whenever you get paid, because you have to go off of your life. And then, you know, saving a certain amount of percentage, because so often folks are not saving nothing out of their money. You have to save at least something. If you can't save 20%. And then 3, designate getting that money out and treating it like a bill. And then 4, stop buying unnecessary items that you know you do not need. I mean, there's nothing wrong with living on a budget. It is nothing wrong with that, guys. It's nothing wrong with it. And that's why I say, for number 5, join accountability groups that can help you, where people can give you more advice, because you may never know what someone can tell you by asking the questions. Like, I go on this group and I can ask like 50 million questions, and so many women and men will have the answer. You will be surprised, because it's so many people all over the world. So I really hope that my tips of how I budget and save my coin can help you. I mean, like I said, we all have our own ways, but I really hope that my ways can kind of give you some type of guidance. I mean, they're really super easy, they're realistic, and it's nothing dramatic. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos if you are new. See you guys.